One of the worst things that the patriarchy has done to women is it has shamed women out of using their intuition, out of using their common sense, out of putting two and two together, and out of understanding and knowing that men are evil and they will go to great lengths to stalk you, to check up on you, to follow you. They're willing to go great lengths to do this, and because women don't have it as a possibility in their head, you're never checking for it, right? You're never going to check for something if you don't think it's a possibility to begin with. So this is another ex-boyfriend that I had. We had broken up, and I had really broken up with him on a sour note because he kept trying to get back into my life, and I had enough. I had to block him on everything. I had to be a bitch to him. I had to be mean to him, and even that wouldn't keep him away. Blocked him on everything. I was in Jamaica, right? And a few weeks prior to that, I had reached out to him and I said, listen, I have nothing against you. Everything is good. We're cool, right? Everything is cool. No worries. We're good. So, never told this man that I went to Jamaica. And mind you, he is not friends with me on any of my social media. At the time, he had only had my number. So, I had posted that I was in Jamaica on my Snapchat. Well, guess who I get a call from after I cliff dive in Jamaica? As soon as I get out of the water, I get a phone call from his ass. And in my head, I'm thinking, that's interesting. So I tell him, listen, I'm wet. I got water all over me. I just jumped off of a goddamn cliff. I'm in Jamaica. I will hit you later. I ended up hitting him later that night, and it was very, very obvious that he was trying to reel me back in. He had a whole relationship, okay? He had a whole relationship, starts telling me about the relationship problems that he is in. This is what a lot of men do. A lot of men are seeking a soft spot in you as a woman. I knew that he was stalking my social media through his friends because the only way that he knew to call me while I was in Jamaica was because his friends told him that I was in Jamaica. He simmered down over the years, and because he has business connections and he's very business savvy, I actually did need to use him as a resource for a few things. This is why it's important for you to keep your memory intact and for you to always remember what men say. Years later, he told on himself. I also got into bodybuilding, and I was sharing my bodybuilding journey on Snapchat. A year or so after I was done with bodybuilding, he then goes on to tell me, my best friend so-and-so actually had showed me your picture on Snapchat and showed me how you got fucking swole. Like, girl, like you were fucking swole. Which means that his friends are sharing information with him on my whereabouts because he cannot see them. Even if his friends are not friends with you on social media, like actually like have like you added or whatever, if you don't have your boyfriend blocked, his friend easily can just go on your profile and they could be next to each other and then see your fucking profile. Especially on something like Snapchat, because you cannot screenshot because it'll send a notification if you screenshot, which means that he literally was next to my ex-boyfriend, his friend was next to my ex-boyfriend, and he was showing him what the hell I was doing. Just like how with me being in Jamaica, his friend was like, oh yeah, she's in Jamaica, she's having a good old time, and my ex wanted to try to go on ahead and try to taint that or try to ruin that in some way by making himself relevant. Men are very tactical, okay? They're very strategic. They are always trying to find a way in back into your life to look at you, to stalk you, to get your whereabouts, to kind of find out a little opening to be able to get back into your life. You cannot put anything past a man.